Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and we gotta refuse to be stupid right now. So Marvel again shows their hypocrisy. So of course, oh Lord have mercy. Oh my God, they are crazy as hell. Like, what in the world? Okay. So Tom Brevoort, again, idiot extraordinaire, dumbass, says that he won't break up Gambit and Rogue's marriage because the readers in general seems to be invested in them as a couple. They won't break up Rogue and Gambit because for years the audience has been generally invested in them as a couple. So what is Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson then, you jelonious jackass? What the fuck is that? For 20 goddamn years, people been begging and pleading and saying, we want Peter Parker and Mary Jane back together. We want Peter Parker and Mary Jane back together. No, we can't have it because that's stupid. Except for Ultimate Spider-Man featuring a married Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson is selling better than Amazing Spider-Man. When I tell you, you guys are stupid, you guys are stupid. Like, for real, what we doing? What are we doing here? Like, be so for real right now. So, despite the fans begging and pleading and asking for Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson to be back together, they said hell no. But Rogue and Gambit are allowed to finally be happy because the audience is generally invested in them. So what was the fans of Spider-Man not generally invested? Was there no proof that we weren't invested in Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson? Is Ultimate Spider-Man not enough? Is Spider-Girl not enough? Is Renew Your Vows not enough? Like, what the fuck we talking about? We weren't invested. So we're not invested? Okay. So Tom Brevoort says the X-Men mainstay Rogue and Gambit may have convinced the idea of eventually sending them down the road of heartbreak. He says that no, they don't have any current interest in doing that because there are too many people who are invested in their current relationship dynamic. What? The hypocrisy. So Gambit and Rogue are allowed to finally be together after all of these years, but Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson aren't because the audience is genuinely not excited for them. Like, I don't get your logic, Tom Brevoort. I really don't. Like, please break it down to me. Please explain to me how the fuck this works, because I'm too stupid-minded to understand. Like, so when I was growing up, Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson was married. Any kind of show I saw, Peter Parker and Mary Jane was together, whether they were boyfriend or girlfriend, but they were together. You get what I'm saying? Then that stupid one more day happened, and that destroyed Peter Parker and Mary Jane's marriage because reasons. And then we got Brand New Day, and ever since then, Peter Parker Spider-Man hasn't been able to do anything, to the point where they got Mary Jane Watson on with another guy. Like, please kill him off. Please kill him off. We don't want him. We're done. Paul, get the fuck on up out of here. We're done with you. Please, by all that is good and mercy in the world, get the hell on. Like, be so for real. So Marvel also continues to ignore the fans and confirm the next Amazing Spider-Man will again focus on Peter Parker as a young person. Nobody cares about young Spider-Man Peter Parker. I don't care. You already have a young Spider-Man. His name is Miles Morales. If you want us to focus on the young Spider-Man, you do that. You put all those ideas into Miles Morales, please. I beg. Please, I beg. We're sick of this shit. We want Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson back together with some goddamn kids. It is not that damn hard. You fat bastards. That's right, all y'all. Fat, morbidly obese, diabetic, heart attack one day away from dying bitches. The fuck y'all doing? My God. How many times we gotta keep having this damn conversation? Oh, Gambit and Rogue ain't gonna get broken up because the audience is invested in it, and I don't want to break them up because I don't want because the audience is interested in it. But Peter Parker and Mary Jane, we don't want them back together because reasons. Because we think it's stupid. The fuck? Disney, for God's sakes, at this point, put a mandate in there and be like, put Peter Parker and Mary Jane back together. Like, this shit is stupid. You can't keep constantly having characters introduced after Peter Parker and are starting to grow up. Miles is starting to catch up to Peter. That's a fucking problem. In less than 20 years. I think Miles is on his 20th year, almost. Miles is already in high school, and soon he'll be close to graduating in a blink of a fucking eye. Y'all got to stop this shit. We want Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson back together. We're not really asking for much. We're not asking for much. We're really not. I mean, the fact that he offered this hypocritical answer about, like, Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson, it just don't make no sense. And then he said he hates us talking about it or questioning it or whatever, and we don't like it. Don't read Spider-Man comic books. Done, bitch. Done, bitch. Hell, and while we at it, we ain't even reading X-Men comic books. So guess what? While people are invested in Rogue and Gambit being married, we're not interested in the comic books because y'all write ass. Y'all write ass. The fuck? Like, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Somebody asks, okay, if a writer in the future, after Gail's run ended, of course, came along and had a good story to tell dissolving the marriage, is that something you would consider? Or Rogue and Gambit, the opposite of Peter and MJ, and does need to be married in order for work? He said, I don't think Rogue needed to be married in order to work. Them being married still relatively a new things in terms of their history. By that same token, I'm also not really looking to break them up. Reader in general seem to be invested in them in the couple, so why would I break them up? Lord, send a revival. Lord, send a revival, and let it begin in me. Like, cause I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm confused. And let's see. Give me 1 second. It says the fan also asked about the indication of the success of the new Ultimate Spider-Man run with indication of a married Peter Parker. Could a married Peter Parker in 616 work for us? Because, you know, if Ultimate Spider-Man and a married Mary Jane Watson works, then why can't we have it in the main continuity? And Brevoort said, yeah, I've been hearing a couple of yahoos whose good idea of a good time is to send us the same letter about MJ and Paul every single day. But here's the thing. I don't think the point of view that you're talking about is simply incorrect. First off, there's a difference in sales between Ultimate Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man is relatively slim. It's not like Ultimate is doing twice or three times the business or anything. And secondly, I don't think that the success of Ultimate Spider-Man is down to just Peter Parker and MJ married. I'm going to punch him in his throat. punch him in his throat. Yeah. Like, please get these bitches off of Marvel, because it don't make no sense. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, the answer is right there. Like, my God, I am so tired of y'all. I really am. I'm so sick of you writers and editors at Marvel and DC. Like, please, I want all y'all to get the fuck up out of there. Get the fuck up out of there. And I want true comic book fans. I want fans who are going to tell stories. I want people who are going to sit here and tell stories with these characters that make sense. I don't want no more LGBT bullshit. I don't want no diversity inclusion crap going on. I just want good storytelling with the characters. I want Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson to be married in the main continuity, have their Spider-Girl, let her be in the main continuity with her father and mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, just like oh my God. Like, this is getting too stupid for words, for real. But yeah, Tom Brevoort feels like, oh, I'm sorry. Tom Brevoort feel like Rogue and Gambit relationship, meaning married, is invested by the fans, so he wouldn't break them up, but it's okay with breaking up Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. And y'all wonder why comics is like dying off. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's saying that people aren't going to continue to print comic books, but the industry is literally dying off. Like, when you keep doing dumb shit like this, no wonder these kids are going to anime and manga instead. But yeah, those are my thoughts. And what you guys think in the comments below. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.